the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Washington have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Bulls. Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-zip. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will the series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And now Washington's starting group. Jamison is out there with Bellamy. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Ole in at the two-guard spot. And for the Bulls, they've got Heinrich. Woolridge is out there with Kukoc. Then there's Noah. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. You look at Chicago. This series has gotten completely away from them now. Greg, they haven't played well. They look frustrated. They're all over the place.
They are, but they're also at home. And that's the one thing they can lean on to try and turn this thing around. I mean, it would be crazy to think that they could pull this off, but let's face it, Kev, they've got a long way to go.
Crazier things have happened, haven't they? First free throw is good.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Heinrich passes to Jordan. It's rebounded by Bellamy. Here's Washington. Pass to Arenas. Bellamy with a screen on Woolridge. That shot wide open.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Ole with the bucket.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Chicago with the ball. 4-point game. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Jamison with a screen on Heinrich. Jamison the pass to Ole. Back to Jamison. Here's Ole. 6 on the shot clock. No good that time. Great D that time from Jordan. Heinrich outside. There's the 3. Washington with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside Arenas. Pass to Jamison. Back to Arenas. And it's Arenas with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Lovables.
Bulls trail by 4. Heinrich outside. Pass to Jordan. Fader on the way. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Bellamy with the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Jordan. And the rejection by Bellamy. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Arenas. Now Jamison. And yet again, Noah with the block. And he recovers it. They grab their own miss. Bellamy. And finally, that one's good. Bellamy's got his second bucket of the night. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
And the Bulls making a change here. Sloan's checked in. Here's Jordan. Bellamy with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now Arenas. 6 points for him. Jamison with a screen for Arenas. Fades away. Nice shot by Jamison.
Well, look, he's struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
And it's Sloan with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing here by 8. Jordan looking it over. Heinrich with it. Still scoreless. Clock at 4 over Arenas. Rebound, Washington. Bellamy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Walker's checked in for Heinrich. And a switcher also for Washington. Howard's checked in.
Substitution report.
Back to Arenas. 6 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before a second violation. Bulls trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Chicago calls timeout. Now here's Walker. Outside, Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. They need this one. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And here's Arenas. He has 6. Dives to the hoop. Pass to Bellamy. Here's Ole. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Sloan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That free throw good from Sloan. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Washington with it. 6-point lead. Here's Ole. Outside, Arenas. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Bulls have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Woolridge inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Howard, the pass to Ole. Bobbed up there for Howard. Walker with the rebound.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Arenas. 8 points for him. Pass to Marin. Nice ball movement by Washington. Now Jordan. Woolridge the pass to Walker. Shakes off the strong D and hits the bucket for 2. Now just a 2-point Washington lead. Here's Ole. And here's Bellamy. Outside Arenas. Just 5 on the clock. For Washington, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Gilbert Arenas taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Arenas. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Walker. Washington with the rebound. Bellamy's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. side, Arenas. A shot, no good. Jordan with some nice D. The Bulls have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Walker's shot is off. Washington leading now by 4. They get a hand on it. Arenas dishes to Howard. Here's Ole. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Jordan. Woolridge with it. Shoots a fader. Washington with the rebound. Strickland passes to Arenas. Pass to Ole. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Sloan dishes to Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Trying to get something going. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. .135 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Arenas outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Arenas has got 13 points.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Walker. And he banks in the layup. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Pass to Ole. Arenas against Jordan. Jordan with the steal. By himself. And Jordan slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Arenas after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Some changes for Chicago. Bennington comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Paxson in for Jordan. Washington shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Gafford passes to Strickland. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Back to Paxson. All alone. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
From deep three-point territory. And that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Chicago as they wrap up the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Chicago leading. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Daniel Gafford. Juwan Howard is out there with Johnson. And it's Marin in at the 3 spot. The shot's good from Paxson.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Marin. For this screen on Paxson. Inside. And Camper throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Sloan. Now here is Woolridge. That shot, no good. Paxson against Johnson. Gafford sets the pick for Johnson. Over Paxson. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
Here's Sloan. Here's Paxson. And the rejection by Gafford. They recover it. The shot's good from Paxson. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Strickland. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Johnson against Paxson. Walker with the rebound. Woolridge left side. A beautiful reverse layup. And now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Marin. Nothing on the board. Here's Strickland. Oh, that's blocked. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Woolridge. Goes up with a stripe. Rebounded by Howard. Washington trails by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Strickland. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Outside, Woolridge. Here's Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Johnson surveying the floor. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. It's to Sloan. Back to Paxson. Here's Sloan. Takes a 3. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Howard with a screen on Paxson. The 3 from Johnson. Rebound by the Bulls. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a
changes for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for longer. And it's Heinrich in for Paxson. And so it's Washington with it. 6-point game. Jamison the pass to Ole. Six on the shot clock. And it's Sloan with the rebound. Chicago leading by 6. Pass to Heinrich. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
That's good from Gibson. And both free throws good from Gibson. Washington trails by 8. Here's Strickland. Pass to Jamison. Here's Strickland. Jamison with a screen on Heinrich. Here's Strickland. And another miss by Washington.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Sloan finds Heinrich. Here's Gibson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
For Chicago, Taj Gibson taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Washington. That one misses.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Ole. Poked away. Outside Arenas. Pass to Marin. Off the run. Hudson coming off an assist from Arenas. Marin's got his first basket.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Jordan kicks to Heinrich. Gibson with the screen on Arenas. Heinrich inside the three-point line. Rebound by Antoine Jamison. Jamison's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Arenas. He's got 13. Here's Ole. Driving inside. And it's blocked by Dan.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Heinrich passes to Jordan. Back to Heinrich. A 3-ball. That shot, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Gilbert Arenas, 2 shots.
Shoot 2. free throw good, Arenas. And both free throws good for Arenas. The Bulls leading by 5. Now Jordan, 10 points for him. Outside, Woolridge. Heinrich with it. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Buries the long-range jumper. Jordan's got 13 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And here's Arenas following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Gilbert Arenas. Taking 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And both free throws good for Arenas. The Bulls leading by 6. Heinrich outside. And Woolridge kicks to Heinrich. Outside, Jordan. And he makes good on the layup. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Arenas against Jordan.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Washington, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
At the line to the away team, Gilbert Arenas. 2 shots. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Holland, he's checked in for the Bulls. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. He hits the second from the line. The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Holland. Gibson with the screen on Arenas. Holland. The putback. Rebound by Antoine Jamison. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has got 7 points for the quarter.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going... And the Bulls making a change here. Noah's checked in, and Washington making a change here. Bulls leading by 5. Here's Holland. Outside, Woolridge. Lock at 6. Heinrich, right side. Over Arenas. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Ole with the bucket. And now just a 3-point Bulls lead.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
To the paint. Here's Heinrich. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Heinrich's got his first points of the night. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Arenas against Heinrich. Outside, Jamison. Pass to Ole. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And then Bellamy with the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Washington. There's the drive. Holland, the pass to Noah. That one goes. Count it. Noah's got his second basket of the night.
Wow. Amazing stuff with the defender glued to it.
Now here's Arenas. 20 points for him. Bellamy with a screen on Heinrich. Bellamy. Kurt Heinrich with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Holland. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside, Woolridge. From outside, off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Ole. Shoots over Holland. Ole with the bucket. Ole's got 4 points this quarter. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for Washington.
I like their aggressiveness getting into the line. Cave in the defender's chest and make them blow the whistle.
If you caved in the guy's chest, shouldn't it be called a foul?
No, stop flopping.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. In other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Oh, speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Shaq?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
Jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Chicago leading by 3. Heinrich is out there with Jordan. Then it's Woolridge. Then there's Noah. And it's Sloan, and it's small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Marin. At the elbow, it's Arenas. Right wing. Pass break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Jordan. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Arenas. Washington trails by 3. The screen from Bellamy. Arenas passes to Bellamy, and the basket is good. Bellamy's got the first basket of the third quarter for Washington.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Heinrich outside. Here's Jordan. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Jordan's got 17.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Outside Arenas. For the tie. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Michael Jordan on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2, Michael Jordan.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Jordan. And so he hits both. Here is Arenas. 20 points for him. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Jamison with a screen on Heinrich. Arenas passes to Jamison. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Jordan outside. They swipe it. Here's Ole, guarded by Jordan. Arenas passes to Jamison. Here's Marin. Nice ball movement by Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Arenas. The three-pointer is right on target. Arenas has got 23 points.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Jordan outside. And good that time. Jordan's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Here's Old. He has 6. Pass to Arenas. It's all in by the Bulls. Noah's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Jordan. Jordan is double. 6 on the shot clock. Misses from close range. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
90% from the line of the game, shooting 9 of 10.
Gilbert Arenas. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And here's Heinrich. Pass to Jordan. And shot on the way. And the jumper is on the mark. Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Heinrich against Arenas. Into the lane. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Now, here is Jordan. 23 points in the game. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Arenas. Bellamy with a screen on Heinrich. Up top, Bellamy. Nice ball movement by Washington. The screen from Bellamy. Arenas adds a 2-pointer, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Chicago trailing here. Now, Jordan. 25 points in the game. Noah with a screen for Heinrich. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Marin. Here's Jamison. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Jordan right side. And the rejection by Bellamy. Puts one up, and there's the nice lay-in by Arenas. Now it's a 6-point Washington lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Washington.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
A 3-pointer, no good. The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Jordan the pass to Noah. Sloan in the corner. 6 to shoot. Noah the screen. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Marin. Marin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bellamy. Misses off the right eye. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Woolridge. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Arenas. And again, Washington no good. The Bulls shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Jordan dishes to Heinrich. Back to Jordan. Pass to Woolridge. Heinrich inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Bellamy. Bellamy's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Puts it up from 12. Oh, a nice shot by Marin. Marin's got the lead up to 8 now for Washington.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Jordan outside. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Arenas. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now, here's Jordan. 25 points in the game. Count that one.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Jamison against Woolridge. Jamison kicks it over to Arenas. Back to Jamison. Bellamy with a screen on Heinrich. Second chance effort. Bellamy with the bucket. Bellamy's got 12 points in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Heinrich passes to Jordan. Here's the floater. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Heinrich. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Down low. Bellamy with the bucket. 14 points for the dude. And it's Sloan with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Noah the screen. Jordan outside. Noah with a screen on Arenas. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Bellamy. And they'll get another chance. Arenas against Noah. To the middle. Here's Old. Good D by Jordan.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Jerry Sloan. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Walker comes in for Jordan. And it's Paxson in for Kirk Heinrich. Sloan hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Washington leading now by 8. Outside Arenas. 1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. Gibson with the steal. Woolridge left side. Inside. Jackson with the ball. 6 points for him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paxson's got 9 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deal.
The screen from Bellamy. No good from Arenas. Bulls trail by 5. Paxson kicks to Woolridge. Drops one in from the wing. 8 points for him. 32 seconds left in the third. Here's Strickland. And he drives in. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for the away team, Ron Strickland at the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Paxson. And then for Washington, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bellamy. Jamison comes in for Juwan Howard. And it's Johnson in for Gilbert Arenas. And he's good on the second. 20 seconds left in the third. Heinrich up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Sloan. 7 points in the game. Gibson looking it over. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Gilbert Arenas making things happen for the Bullets. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Washington leading now by 4. So on the floor for Washington. Daniel Gafford is out there with Antawn Jamison. Then it's Johnson, and it's Strickland in at the 2. Now here's Johnson. Jamison with a screen on Heinrich. Here's Johnson. Softly drops in the floater. Johnson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Washington. Outside, Woolridge. Down low, Gibson passes to Heinrich. Shoots over Johnson. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Holland, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Number 14, Holland.
And Washington has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Strickland, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Bulls trail by 6. Outside, Woolridge. Back to Heinrich. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Woolridge. Misses the jumper.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Here's Old. Walker with the rebound.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
To the left wing. Gibson setting a pick for Heinrich. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jamison. Over to the left wing. Here's Ole. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And Washington leads by 8. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Heinrich. Here's Holland. Washington with the rebound. Jamison's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Johnson, the pass to Ole. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Team foul. Shooting for the away team. John Ole taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Bulls making a switch here. Deng's checked in. Good on the second free throw. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Heinrich outside. Pass to Holland. And here's Walker. Really left alone that time.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Ole. Guarded by Woolridge. Pocket 6. Here's Strickland. Kicks it out to Johnson. This one for 3. Holland with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Fires from 18. Rebounded by Gafford. Washington leading now by 7. Here's Strickland over G. That one a little long. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Releases from 15. Good on the shot.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Pass to Strickland. Back to Jamison. Here's Ole. Shoots over Woolridge. And again, Washington no good.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And G now atop the key. Pass to Walker. Outside, Woolridge. Here's Holland from the arc. Offensive rebound. Walker. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here is Johnson. Jamison with a screen for Johnson. A floater, and the layup is good. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Heinrich finds Deng. And G has it in the corner. Fires from the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Dude, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Johnson. basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Woolridge. Jordan comes in for Holland. And it's Paxson in for Kirk Heinrich. Bulls trail by 8. Now Paxson. Noah with a screen on Johnson from about 19 feet. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Checking in for the away team, number 1, Ron Strickland.
Outside, Jordan. In the corner, it's Noah. 5 to shoot. Noah with a screen on Howard. Bang for 3. It's rebounded by Marin. Marin's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Bellamy with a screen on Jordan. Offensive rebound. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Jordan.
Gilbert Arenas. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Michael Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Woolridge is checked in for Luol Deng. And Washington making a change here. And both free throws good for Jordan.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Here's Ole. Pass to Howard. Paxson with the steal. Outside, Woolridge. Shot from the wing. And again, Chicago. No good. Washington leading now by 8. Here's Marin.
Yeah, easy call.
Fourth personal foul. 13th. Shooting for the away team, Jeff Marin. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Bulls, Sloan's checked in, and it's Heinrich in for John Paxson. And a switcher also for Washington. Jamison, he's checked in for Howard. Both good from the line that time. Bulls trail by 10. Heinrich with it. Jordan at the elbow. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. Heinrich's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And it's blocked. Bellamy with the bucket.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Now, here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 33.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Left side Arenas, outside for Jamison, back to Arenas. Banked in off the glass. Arenas has got the lead, back up to 10 now for Washington.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Michael Jordan on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for two, Michael Jordan.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Washington leading now by 8. Arenas passes to Bellamy. Pass to Ole. Outside for Jamison. Here's Bellamy. 4 on the clock. Back to Jamison. Here's Ole. The rebound by Noah.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Jordan inside. And the rejection by Bellamy. Marin the pass to Arenas. Pass to Ole. Bellamy with a screen on Jordan. Here's Ole. And it's blocked by Jordan. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Four on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. Rebound by the Bulls. Woolridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Noah with a screen on Arenas. Steps back. Rejected by Arenas. Pass to Ole. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Jamison, and the shot is good. Jamison's got the lead up to 10 now for Washington. Chicago has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Woolridge inside. He's up against Jamison.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for two, Woolridge.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. Coleridge hits them both. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ole, guarded by Jordan. The screen from Bellamy. Noah with the block, and they get it back. 1:36 left in the fourth. Now, here is Jordan. Noah with a screen for Heinrich. No good from outside.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And here's Arenas. Bellamy with a screen on Heinrich. Here's Arenas. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one falls to Bellamy. He hits both from the stripe. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Washington.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, and I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the dude.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Outside Arenas. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinal. What a performance through the entire first round. Great sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, the Dude.